2, Kyrie Irving. Number 21, Joel Embiid. Number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Number 3, Your Miami Heat head coach is Rick Carlisle. Your Miami Heat.
And the starting group for Chicago. Jaylen Brown is out there with Anthony. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Yao in at the 5 spot. And for the Heat, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with George. Kyrie Irving out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Wade in at point guard. You look at the Heat, they know they get one shot in this single elimination first round.
It feels a little bit like a college tournament in here, doesn't it? I mean, this will be a wild one. You can never predict the outcome of a single game.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony outside. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Here's Wade. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Anthony. Clock at 6. Releases. It's rebounded by George. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Heat. On the wing, Irving. From behind the arc. The shot won't fall. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony outside. Inside, here's Yao. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Now George, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Irving for 3. Miami, no good that time either. The Bulls have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Brown passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Yao. Pass to Arenas. Takes a 3. The rebound by Embiid. On the wing, Wade. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And here's Embiid. A deep 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Antetokounmpo against Anthony. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Nice shot by George.
Yeah, look at that range by Paul George.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Chicago. Outside, Brown. Back to SGA. Rebound, Miami. George in the post, defended by Brown. Miami moving it around. Irving looking it over. 5 to shoot. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Impressive work inside that time from Irving. He is one of the most talented scorers in this league.
Anthony against Antetokounmpo. Anthony, the pass to Yao. Here's Arenas. Still without a bucket. Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kicked ball. Anthony against Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. And the bucket is good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Outside Irving. George passes to Embiid. Oh, deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. George against Brown. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Irving, the pass to Embiid. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, Embiid is a powerful player, one who is used to pushing his way through contact.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Anthony against Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the elbow. Jump shot is good that time. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
Here's George. And there's another one for the Heat.
I love the way Paul George includes these mid-range jumpers in his offensive game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Yao. Outside, SGA. Back to Anthony. SGA finds Anthony. Nice touch on the bank shot. Anthony's got 6.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
Both teams will make substitutions. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Irving. Out left to the wing. And now the Bulls in transition. Now here's Anthony. Smith outside. Here's Granger. Anthony outside. Over Love. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Irving for 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
No, he is more than capable from outside. You have to know defensively, these are the shots he's hunting.
Anthony outside. Shot on the wing. Yao. It's good on the putback. He's got 7.
Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tip-in.
Down low. Outside, SGA. Just 5 to shoot. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Pass to Roy. Puts up the 8-footer. Yao with a rebound. The Bulls have got 6 of 14 in so far. Corner shot. And that one's good. SGA. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Wow, that is so quick by Shea on the catch and release.
Pass to Wade. 1:51 left in the opening quarter. Embiid a screen on Anthony. Roy, with nobody on him, he buries that jumper. And SGA has got the ball here for the Bulls. Here's Yao. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Smith. Here's Granger. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Nails it from 3. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Roy. And here's Love. There's a screen by Love. Here's Wade. Doesn't go that time. Granger passes to SGA. This one for 3. They get the rebound. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Yao's got 9.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Irving. Pass to Embiid. And it's blocked. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. Clock is at 3. Irving fires from way outside. Miami, no good that time either. Here's Granger. For 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
And so it's Chicago, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And they need to continue that edge on defense. If your opponent is rattled, just dial up the pressure even more.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Rudy Gobert is out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Granger in at the 3. Here's Arenas. Beyond the arc. Shot's good by Granger. Granger's got his second bucket on the night.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Roy. Screen by Antetokounmpo to the paint. A big-time flush by Giannis.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Here's Roy, out to the right wing. To the inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Miami making a switch here. George is checked in. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Chicago. Bulls leading by 4. Here's Granger. He has 6. Arenas, another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Smith against Antetokounmpo. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Good. Love's got his first basket.
And like most guys, Love kind of avoids the mid-range, but his mechanics make it a viable option for him.
And out of bounds, the Heat will take it.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Roy. Down low. Miami moving it around. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, no easy paths to the rim when Gobert is down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Well, that, and also, how about the level of activity we've seen from them defensively? They've been up on the ball, pressuring, active hands, coming away with steals. It's just been great to see.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Bulls. Love for three, knocks down the long J. Love's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
Granger, no good. Heat trail by 4. Halliburton with the ball. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
Here's Arenas, defended by Halliburton. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
The Bulls making a switch here.
Yeah, known as one of the game's best defenders, Gobert's size and length makes him so valuable to this team.
Halliburton finds Irving. Now Antetokounmpo to the paint. Here's Adebayo. Bam! Just battles through contact.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Giddey. There's a screen by Anthony. Uses the glass on the layup. Giddey's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Lets it fly. George's shot is off. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 5-point game. Inside. Ooh, poked away. And the layup is good. Anthony's got 8.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Outside Adebayo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brown. George passes to Antetokounmpo. Over Anthony. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Pass to Anthony. Gobert with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Adebayo with it. Now guarded by Brown. Here's George. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Jaylen Brown picks one up. Wade, he's checked in for Miami. And a change for the Bulls. SGA's checked in.
What you love from Paul George, offensively, he's so consistent. He understands how to get the shot that he wants, and he will flat out give you the points you need every night.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Kevin Love's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Now here's George. Give him 8. Love, a screen on Brown. Pass to Love. Back to George. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Energy and activity. That is how Brown earns fouls like that.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Heat trail by 3. Wade, the pass to George. And again, no good by Miami.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Back to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer off the mark. Miami has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Wade. Here's Irving. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now here's SGA. Defense right on him. Pass to Brown. The Bulls need to get off a shot from deep. SGA. Rebound Miami.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
Here's Adebayo. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
And that's how you do it in transition. Get the ball ahead and let your finishers do the rest.
Here's Wade. Outside Irving. From outside the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Giddey passes to Gobert. Outside, Brown. Anthony, left side. To the middle. Here's Gobert. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Pass to George. Takes the 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
Brown with it. Guarded now by George. Right side, SGA. Now here's Giddey. Blocked! And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Embiid, he's checked in for Miami. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Love. Just 5 on the clock. Brown passes to Yao. And Embiid with the block.
And when Embiid is doing that, protecting the paint, he's as impactful as anyone in this league.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Anthony. 1:31 left in the second. Here's the break. Ahead. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Now here's SGA. Second chance effort. Yao, good. Yao's got 11 points.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Irving. On the wing, Wade. Embiid, a screen on SGA. Fades. Wade misses. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him. And Anthony drops them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Miami trailing. Irving, the pass to George. And here's Embiid. Embiid, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wade. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. Wade's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Chicago ahead. They're up by 3. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's do it.
Playing for one
another. The phrase
is
gets overused. Kenny, get on beat. but tonight it's right.
Taking a look at how the series. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. And Irving has got the ball here for the Heat. They trail by 3. We've got George. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Wade in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis, rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Pass to Anthony. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Here's Wade. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown passes to Anthony. Outside SGA. 4 on the clock. Pass to Brown. 3-pointer. Rebound Miami. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by SGA. And Embiid with the slam.
What a vicious throwdown. You get there late, you get your feelings hurt.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Anthony outside. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Brown against George. Shot clock at 6. A shot to stop the run.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Ofer to start the half. Slow start here to the second half, just 1 for 5.
Irving finds George. Miami moving it around. Here's Wade. Chicago grabs the miss. Yao's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Brown. They set a pick. Now here's Anthony. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
Let's go with a 3. Wade misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Anthony. He nails it, and we're tied. Anthony's got 12 points in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
George outside. Back to Wade. Shoots over SGA. Again, the Heat misses. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Anthony, the pass to Arenas. Here's the pick. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T connected cam. Here's Wade. 9 points in the game. Antetokounmpo outside. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's Brown on the wing. George defending. For the lead. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 11.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brown. George, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Irving against SGA.
I see him.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. And there's another one for Chicago. Heat trail by 4. Here's Wade. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Miami, no good that time either.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Here's Arenas. There's the 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. George passes to Wade. Pass to Irving. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And he lobs it up to the rim. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by SGA.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Miami now. 4-point game. Here's Arenas. He's got 11. Inside. Yao. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Joel Embiid.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
So he gets them both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Here's Wade. He's got 9. Embiid elevates.
Well, Embiid now making it look easy out there. He's active and opportunistic in these pick-and-roll sets.
Pass to Granger. And here's Anthony. To the inside. Yao. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Yao's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Screen by Embiid. Wade, the pass to Embiid. Here's Granger. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
6 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. Jacks up a 3. And Arenas pulls it down.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Wade. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Three-pointer, Anthony. He can't get it to go.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Here's Wade. He's got 11. Irving for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Yao's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Arenas. Chicago passing it around. There's a screen. Lets it go from the wing. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
SGA against Irving. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Here's Irving from 8 feet away, drops it in. Irving's got 9 points.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
1:04 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Arenas. And he makes it. 13 points in the game.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Miami making a switch here. George is checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Giddey. Here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The 3 is up. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yes, selfless play there. Halliburton is a great scorer, but he also looks to empower his teammates.
And here's Brown for 3. Rebound Miami. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Love. The 3 ball. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Arenas, defended by Halliburton. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. 3 seconds left. Oh, the tower with the power move.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so it's Chicago, earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Carmelo Anthony out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Granger in at the 2. Back to Halliburton. From 20 feet. And the basket is good.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself.
Here's Granger, defended by Halliburton. Granger passes to Anthony, and Anthony slams it in.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Adebayo, a screen on Brown. George finds Adebayo, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That is an aggressive move inside by Adebayo. He knew the contact was coming, and he was undeterred.
And the second free throw is good. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Anthony outside, over Love, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. Anthony's got 20.
Yeah, great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
Here's George. Unable to get that one. Brown with some nice D.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Down by 15. Adebayo, a screen on Brown. George for 3. Miami, no good that time either.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Giddey passes to Granger. Clock at 6. 18 feet out, and there's another one for Chicago.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
But you can run your offense through Love, a great playmaker there in the front court.
Giddey passes to Anthony. Gobert with a screen on Love. Anthony. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving with it. Now guarded by Brown. George's shot is good.
Yeah, Paul George loves that corner three.
Chicago leading by 12. Here's Granger. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Adebayo, a screen on Brown. George passes to Adebayo, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Oh, that is a smart move there by Bam. It's so hard for defenders not to bite on that shot fake.
So for Miami, Embiid, he's checked in for Love. Antetokounmpo comes in for Halliburton. And it's Wade in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Arenas. George defending. Arenas passes to Smith. It's rebounded by Wade.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
Pass to Embiid.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Halliburton's checked in for Miami. And a change for the Bulls. Gay's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Wade. Back to Antetokounmpo. George outside. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Bulls leading by 12. Here's Arenas. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Now in the game for Miami, number 7.
Arenas.
Here's Arenas. Shot clock at 5. He shoots. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Miami moving it around. Here's Arenas. Now here's Gay. Pass to SGA. Rebound Miami.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Here's Roy. And here is Antetokounmpo. Embiid passes to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Gay outside. Back to SGA. Pass to Yao. Here's SGA. Defended by Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Yao. Good on the bucket. Yao's got 19 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Chicago leading by 12. Gay finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Arenas. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
The Heat have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Wade. Screen by Embiid. Here's Wade. And he slams it down.
You saw the full power of Joel Embiid on display right there. No one was getting in his way.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Paul George, he's checked in for Miami. Kyrie Irving comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Anthony's checked in for Chicago. Jaylen Brown comes in for Gay. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle, and despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay.
Oh, wow! What a finish by Jaylen Brown!
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Here's Wade. Here's George. Takes a three. Cash from downtown.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
And he nails it.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Outside Irving. Here's Wade. He launches. Oh, he cannot hit.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Bulls.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Jams it home! Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Here's SGA. They set the pick. It's tipped. Embiid with a steal.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And time now for our player of the game.